Hi, Mark the Meerkat here with Grok Trade with the trade of the day with a nice slow and steady eddy trade here today. It was on AMC and here it was at opening and it was already down for the day. It dropped, it was doing a low base, dropped again, and then it was forming what we call a symmetrical triangle. Now symmetrical triangle can go either way, but right at 10 o'clock here on market time, it started to drop in the markets, and so this became more bearish position than bullish. It could have gone either way, but I set up a trade for short right down here and we're ready to go. Let's see what happened next. And ready, and oh, it fell down there, and guess what? I missed it. I was trading something else and I missed that one, and now it's basing down here. So I set a trade up just below this 26.25 area and I'm ready to go short, and bam, there it goes. I fell down and I had to get in on the uptick, so I got in filled at 36.21. 36.21. I am now short on AMC. Now I have a 1% attached stop that's automatically activated. It would be up here around 136.57 area, and that's automatically, as soon as I'm in, 1% away, and it is attached. So let's see how this goes from here. So it starts to fall. Now they're kind of breaking here. Now this is 36 even dollar amount right here, see, and so it's using that as a support area, and then there it starts to fall again. Now right back to 36, and now it's just going sideways here at 35.75 area here. And now my rules say that if it stalls at a line of support, and look at that, it had been stalled here for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. I set up a half trade to cover, and I covered here half at 35.80 for 1.1%. I now took out half right here. So then I'm now going to bring my stop in the money here, just above 36 even dollar amount, and so I have a 1.1 in the bank and on half of it, and I've got in the money stop here, so I have a guaranteed income trade at this point. So let's see what happens next here, and it just sat there and based a while, and then finally, bam, dropped down here 35.50, and also this is a pivot, the S1 pivot line. Pivot lines are for intraday only, and this is the S1 pivot line, support line 1, based on the prior day's price action. So let's see if that's going to use that as a support area, and sure enough, look at that, just below the 35.50 and just above that pivot line. So I'm bringing my stop down here, and now if it busts out above this 35.75, which was support, could now be resistance, so I have a shield to protect my second stop while it bases here. I'm giving it an opportunity to run, aka I'm waiting, and if it drops, then I continue to move my stop, and if it pops out of that, well, then I'm out of the trade, and no problem for a nice income trade. And what happened here? It's still going sideways. Oh, it pierced below. Bam, bam, there we go. That's what letting your winners is. And so I'm bringing my stop down here just above that pivot line is where my stop is, while now it's down here to 34.50. Nice. And look at the volume it happened. Over 1 million shares 2 minutes in a row. That's a very bearish sign there. And now it's low basing down here at the 34.50. Hits it, pops up. Hits it, pops up. All right, so I'm bringing my stop. I'm following this 8 EMA down here as it goes, and now I'm right here on this, above this 8 EMA. And you know, if it breaks out, well, I'll be out. If it breaks down again, I'll just keep adding to my trade, adding profit to my trade, that is. And turn the, oh, there, boom, look at that, popped up here, and look at that, over 1 million shares when it popped up as well. And I got stopped out at 34.92 for 3.6% on the second half. Ooh, I let my second half run. So let's see what this whole trade did for us. We were in a symmetrical triangle. We're going to trade that, but then it dropped down and I missed it. So I waited for a second opportunity to get in. I waited for 3 minutes, and then when it did drop, I did get in short. And when it stalled here at this 35.75 area here, I took out half, giving my second half an opportunity to run, and then it also based again, dropped, was basing, and then finally it reversed here on big volume. I'm out for a total trade of 2.3% in 22 minutes. Hooah! Nice little steady trade there. And then what happened after that was this was a reversal, I believe. Oh, no, it did pop up here, hit the 35 even, dropped and then pierced down on big volume and then started to go back up. It was above 35 and then started to run back up again here to that 50 moving average and right back up to where? The 36 even dollar area. So this was just one of several trades that we had in the Grok day trading chat room this morning. And so in fact, let me show you how we did today. This was trade number 6 here on our list, the 2.3% trade there. It actually was the biggest trade of the day. Today, we just didn't make a lot of income today. Followed my rules going in, and they were chopping them back and forth a little bit. And far cry from what we had yesterday, or even last week. We had some really big days. But we ended up with a 3.2% net for the day. And we had a 55% success rate here, which is our target is 60, and we had 0 errors. That's good news, meaning I followed my rules exactly going in and going out. And then this is the actual reward risk ratio. This is how we measure if we're letting our winners run and cutting our losers short, which is the key trading principle here, that in managing our risk. But we have a target of 1.6 to 1 actual reward risk ratio. But that means the average of every income trade is $1.60 versus for every average dollar that I lose on an expense trade. And then our stretch goal would be 2 to 1. We make $2 on average for every income trade versus $1 expense trade. So today we're at here. Average income trade at $10,000 lot size was $103. Versus our average expense trade was just around $50. So there we got our 2 to 1. So we were able to make 3.1% today. And we just take a look at the week. You see, trading the exact same trading rules yesterday, we had 12% yesterday. We exceeded our target of 10% and 5% the day before. So far this week, we are at 20% net for the week. Now, that's not 20% of our portfolio. That's what we call 20% of what you have invested. So if I trade the same dollar amount for each one. In our model portfolio, just to give you an idea here, is that if you trade $10,000 per trade, you buy $10,000 worth of that stock, and then we have a 1% attached stop. We have a 1% at risk in the trade, or $100. That's 1% at 10,000. But for every 1% we net to the positive, that's also $100. So today we made about $300 if you traded that $10,000 model portfolio lot size. Yesterday we made $1,200, and the day before that we were right at our 5% target for the day. We were right at $500. So for the week our target is 25%, or $2,500 if you're doing the $10,000 lot size, and we're already at 20%, about $2,000 for the week. Hooah! We're having a good week so far, and we still have 2 days to trade. No guarantee we're going to make money the next 2 days, but it's nice to be on the positive side here. So that's the Grok Day Trading Chat Room. Now, if you'd like to learn to trade the Grok Trade Way, we have a mentoring program, a stock mentoring program for people that are swing traders, people who are day traders, and people who are longer-term position traders. Not the long-term investors, but long-term position traders. So you're actively trading your stocks, just not as frequently. But if you go to groktrade.com, and right here at the top it says Training Mentor, on this page it explains what our mentoring program is. It starts off with the 3 days of super intensive training, and then from that point forward we're there to help you implement that knowledge, that essential knowledge that you need. So this isn't just dump a bunch of knowledge on you and forget about you. No, this is give you the knowledge, but then be there and apply it with you as you go forward. So if you want to know more about that, just go to Training Mentor here, and you can read all about it here. We've got tons you can read about it. But if you'd like to discuss it with one of our counselors, just to see if our training program may be of a benefit to you, fill out this discovery call here, and either First John or Second John will give you a call. Yeah, we have 2 Johns that help people, and we'll see if it's appropriate for you to even consider our mentoring program. And so just fill in the information, hit submit, and we'll set up a call and discuss it with you. And again, there's tons of information. You can read about it here. And then if you'd like to join the Grok Day Trading Chat Room, right up here across the top it says Day Trading Chat Room. you can go there and taking a little while to get there. There we go. And day trading chat room, you see what my results were for the last calendar year to 2020, and we are just about on target to be about the same as we were last year here so far. And again, we track every trade, and we track it by day, by week, and year to date. And now in our chat room, if you can be in front of the markets between 9 o'clock Eastern Time and 11:30 Eastern Time, that's when we set up the trade at 9:30 when the markets open until about 11:30. I'm calling out trades. I'm telling you where I'm set up to get into trades. I tell you when I get in, and then I tell you where my stop is, and just like on these videos, how I'm managing my stop, where I'm putting it, and why I'm putting it there. So if you're interested at all in the day trading chat room, you can go to there to sign up for a monthly or annual, either one, and you get 5 trading days or 7 calendar day risk-free trial. If it's not working, you see what it's like, and if it isn't something that works for you, that's okay. Just let us know, and we'll cancel. No questions asked. But if you like, if you do find it benefit to your thing, you can sign up for monthly or annual, and we can move from there. So again, lots to read about it down here. Oh, there's this strange looking guy there in front of his computer right there. I'm calling those out every day, so you can join us now. And again, I do post all of my trades like you just saw there as they're doing that live, so you know exactly where I'm in and where my stops are at all times. So this is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, just remember that the collective genius of the entire market is more brilliant than any single trader. So please, don't try to outsmart the market. You'll lose every time. Trade well, and may your winners run.